In this episode, Google and Verizon to launch a tablet computer, Apple is supposedly developing a Flash alternative, and 10 things Google Android 2.2 should do. QuickSurf Internet Media presents The Geekinator, talking about all things tech and geek. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm your host Adrian, coming to you almost live from lovely Phoenix, Arizona, here in Studio C1 at QuickSurf Internet Media. The Geekinator podcast is a proud member of the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here, so do feel free to check them out at techpodcasts.com. Let's go ahead and get into the stories for Season 3, Episode 9. At Mashable, there's a story here entitled Google and Verizon to launch a tablet computer. I found this very interesting. It starts off, add a big new twist to the tablet computing wars. The Wall Street Journal is confirming that Google plans to bring a tablet computer to market with Verizon Wireless. Although details, including a name, manufacturer, launch date, and operating system, are not yet known, Verizon's CEO told the Washington Street Journal, "We're looking at all the things Google has in its archives that we could put on a tablet to make it a great experience." Quite frankly, I'm not surprised in the least. Google's been working on Chrome OS that has been specifically designed for netbooks. I think to a degree they're seeing the writing on the wall. They're still going to continue down that path of the netbooks, but long term, they also have to realize that, the netbook form factor is really going towards a tablet type device. And with Apple releasing their tablet and it having such a great sales response, they're well positioned with the Chrome OS to, take that netbook form factor and make it a tablet form factor and give you an on-screen keyboard and all that other stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of it, but still nonetheless, as things develop, keep an eye on it. It'll probably be Chrome OS and, a bunch of other netbook type functionality. Who knows? Let's go ahead and talk about our sponsor for this episode, GoToAssist Express. If you provide technical support to clients, colleagues, friends, or family, have you found an easy, cost-effective way of supporting them without being there in person? The best way for me to provide technical support is to do it online with GoToAssist Express. I've been able to help friends learn how to use new software and fix the family computer problems without being there in person. GoToAssist Express lets you easily view and control any other computer online so you can quickly resolve technical issues, whether you're in customer support, technical consulting, or management, or just a computer guru. GoToAssist Express will help you. It'll help you increase revenue, reduce travel and support time, and service more clients. It's brought to you by Citrix, so GoToAssist Express will be easy and secure. My listeners can try GoToAssist Express free for 30 days. For this special offer, visit gotoassist.com/techpodcast. I repeat, my listeners can try GoToAssist Express free for 30 days. For this special offer, visit gotoassist.com/techpodcast. At ZDNet, in the Between the Lines blog, there's a blog posting here entitled, "Was Apple Right? Adobe Flash Crashes Twice During Mobile Demo." This is in relation to all of the basically Flash bashing that Apple's been doing towards Adobe Flash, basically not supporting it on any of their mobile devices because they posit that it's buggy. Well, what happened here is bad for Adobe. Essentially, they were demoing Flash on a mobile device and it crashed twice. And they basically had to cut the demo short and say, if you want to see any other Flash items running on the phone, come see me after the demo, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So now, to be fair, the blog posting points out that Croft, one of the people doing the demo, notes that the problem with Hulu may not be the fault of Adobe and may be more with Hulu, but no one knows for sure. Also, he notes that Flash on Android is beta, which means it's expected to be crashy and buggy at this stage. However, he has Ryan Stewart, one of the other demoers, posted a comment in the talkbacks that's worth reading. And he also posted a response to what went wrong and an update, as well as a video on how it's supposed to work, which is worth checking out. So feel free to go check those out. Again, you know, the natives, as the article points out, the natives are getting restless. They want some kind of flash or some type of thing like that on their mobile devices. You know, I would love to have flash on my iPhone. Unfortunately, I don't think it will ever happen. But still, one can hope. At cnetnews.com, there's a report that Apple is developing a flash alternative. And this, again, is completely unsurprising given that Apple has been bashing flash very hardly on the mobile platforms and saying that they're never going to support it. However, to me, this also shows that Apple recognizes that there's a need for some type of client-side web scripting that's not an Apple iPhone or iPad proprietary program. So this is pretty neat. It says the heated battle between Apple and Adobe systems over Flash may get a bit more interesting as reports of a Flash alternative being developed by Apple begin to surface. The technology, called Giandui, I totally don't know how to pronounce that, was introduced by Apple last summer at its World of Web Objects Developer Conference, according to an Apple Insider report. It's described as being a client-side standards-based framework for rich internet apps. Sounds an awful lot like Flash. The difference, however, is it's based on HTML5, JavaScript, and CSS instead of going the proprietary Flash route that Adobe has. Given Apple's stance on, you know, supporting open technologies when it comes to the web space, you know, for me, that's a good sign. The real question is, how well is it going to work? HTML5 is still a little bit off, a little bit out the way there. It's not really going to be finalized anytime in the next 6 months to a year. So it'll be interesting to see. Apple is using it to some extent in some of their other products. So it'll be interesting to see as it starts to get pushed out where consumers can use it and we actually have developers developing stuff on it and that sort of thing to see how well it actually works. In a story at techradar.com, there's a story here and said 10 things Google should change for Android 2.2. This is basically a list of 10 things that they want. Some of the high-level stuff, an update all or auto-update option for apps makes sense. Android market syncing with PC, again, makes sense. Death of fragmentation. They really should get all of the phones on the same OS version. Better power options, more app payment options. You know, give them the option to install apps to an SD card, et cetera, et cetera. It's a pretty extensive list of stuff. I'm not going to give you all of them, but by all means, go check it out. It's linked up in the show notes. That pretty much does it for this edition of the Geekinator. As always, I thank you for watching, and you can check us out online, quicksurf.com. Everything we've talked about is linked up in the show notes. For those of you who are on blip.tv, Vimeo, YouTube, all that good stuff, feel free to subscribe. You can also, if you want to subscribe by other means, you can go to my website and I have subscription feeds so that you can use iTunes or whatever other podcatcher your heart desires. And you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Adrian_Bacon. And with that, I will see all of you on the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye.